Today we're taking a look at another arcade. This time we're at Game Terminal in Nashville, Tennessee. So there's a quick look around on the inside. I think they boast about 200-ish pinball machines and 130-something arcade games. So there's a big variety, surely something there for everybody. So this was a fun day. This was just me and one of my daughters, and she had a pretty good time. She didn't really want to be on camera, but I caught her playing a little bit of Mrs. Pac-Man. That seemed to be one of her favorite games, and Qbert, she seemed to like that one as well, and I caught her playing some pole position too. I had to teach her how to play that one, get a little bit of that low gear action, the spinning of the fucking steering wheel. I had to teach her, this is how you play pole position. This is how everybody does it. It's a cool way to do it. She didn't get me playing as many games because she was my only cameraman, and it just wasn't her jam. So, I got to get you a little bit of footage of me playing some games, but not as much as I would have liked. They did have a karate champ in there, and that was a lot of fun because if you've seen some of my other videos, I got a busted up karate champ in the garage, which still needs to be restored. It's playable, but it's a piece of shit. But anyway, I got to do a little bit of Karate Champ at the arcade, so my daughter actually got to see it in action. And I got to do my favorite move of all time, which is the front flip with a kick to the back of the head. That's just a classic cheap-ass move. One of the things I really like about Karate Champ is, unlike most fighters where they're just button mashers or combo type moves, you've got like one chance to make a move, one hit, score the point. It's just tournament style karate, which I think it's a different type of a fighting game compared to the stuff these days. I would actually like to see an updated version of a game like Karate Champ. Maybe there is one and I don't know about it. If there is, let me know, because I'd love to check that out. But definitely Karate Champ. I spent maybe about a half an hour playing it the other day. It was a great friggin' game. And once I get mine fixed up, I'm gonna make a video on that, of course, and show everybody that. It's been a long time coming, to say the least. They also had an outside area. If you look really close, like right there, you can catch the sign. Now, we went out there and just looked around. It was really cool. I was too distracted by the indoor atmosphere of all the arcade, noise and shit, and of course, awesome music that was playing inside. We really didn't spend a lot of time out there, but they did have a lot of really cool stuff outside. They had cornhole, giant beer pong, a life-size Connect 4, shuffleboard, giant Jenga, and ping pong. So yeah, there's a pretty cool variety of stuff to do outside. Maybe, next time I'm in the area, we'll check out some of the outside stuff. One thing that I found really interesting was playing two of my favorite games in there. Of course, Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. Now, for some reason, I am not an expert at these games by any means, but I am definitely better than I was able to play in this arcade. I swear to God, there was somebody that turned up all the dip switches in these fucking two games to the hardest setting possible. Assuming these games have dip switches for difficulty. I mean, they all did. And the game was so fucking hard, I can barely get past 3-4 levels of either of the two games. It was absolutely ridiculous. I know I am not bad at those games, but either way, a lot of fun playing Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. One of the other ones that seemed absolutely ridiculous also was Phoenix. I love playing Phoenix. I managed to get to the, I don't know what you want to call her, the mothership at the end of that level before the thing starts all over again. I got to her and killed her one time. I don't know why I'm calling her her. It seems like a mothership to me. But anyway, that game had a ridiculous amount of difficulty set to it, it seemed, because I know I don't suck that bad at Phoenix either. And I'm going to just roll a little death montage here of how many times I died within about a 2-minute period. It was absolutely fucking ridiculous. All in all, it was a pretty great arcade. Everything was laid out really nicely. All the games were grouped together in a way that made a lot of sense. All the pinball machines were lined on the outside walls. You had all the arcade games going through the middle rows. You had two bars. You had a big bar at one end, smaller bar in the back off to the side. But you had a full liquor menu, a lot of specialty drinks, typical bar food. I, of course, had French fries and fried pickles again, about the only thing I could eat at those places. But my daughter enjoyed the bacon cheeseburger, typical, pub grub, if you will. But overall, place was great. I definitely recommend checking it out if you're in the Nashville area. So, hey, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.